Good morning, friends, and welcome back to your daily aspects. Today is Saturday, September 11, 2021. As you can see, we still have a waxing crescent of moon. This is that period of time during the month where we are still visualizing our goals being met, but by this time we probably have some pretty solid ideas concerning how to execute the next phase. The first quarter moon is just 2 days from now, and it'll be a good time to put your plans into action. The sun continues on its path through Virgo for another week or so before we can begin to ease up on these diligent efforts we've been making and rest assured that we have set ourselves up for success. The moon is currently in Scorpio. And this may have us feeling some intense emotions, but also maybe finding that we have the fortitude to handle them. So don't be afraid to dig a little deep for the sake of healing. Okay, so here are our aspects. Given in Central Standard Time at 5:03 a.m., we have a moon perigee. At 9:08 a.m., we have sun sextile moon. At 1:50 p.m., we have moon trine Neptune. At 6:08 p.m., we have moon square Jupiter. And at 6:13 p.m., we have moon sextile Pluto. Okay, let's make ourselves a quick legend of these planetary bodies so we know who our representatives are that are available to us right now. The sun is our outer self, who we are in the world, how we choose to show up to be. The moon is our inner self. It's our container for emotions and intuition. It's our capacity to care and relate. Neptune is our planet for spiritual awakening. And that also points to sort of a universal love, like not just your love for your close loved ones, but for sort of all of mankind. Or if you can't do all of mankind, then, you know, your love of nation, your love of country, your love of the greater good. Jupiter is your growth and opportunities guy. And Pluto is your endings and beginnings guy. Pluto is at the extreme outer part of our solar system, and so in addition to representing the endings and beginnings, it represents sort of mystery and intuition and extremes. So that's that. Let us move on to these aspects. Perigee is the closest point of the moon in its orbit around the Earth. So you've got the Earth, you've got this orbit that the moon is on, and it's when the moon gets the closest to the Earth. And that transit only lasts about a second, but during these few days you can potentially notice an intensification of either reflection on your own feelings or an intensification of reflection on things within your family, your home life, okay? That's a terrible diagram. You're welcome. Sextile is cooperative. Trine is harmonious. Square is challenging. And there we have sextile again, which of course is cooperative. So, what do we think about these interactions throughout our day, starting early in the morning? I want to remind you, as we get into these interpretations, this is about, this is a brief interaction, but you have maybe 2 or 3 days to notice it from today. This is going to be about a 1-day interaction. The sun sextile the moon. These are all about 2 hours. So their feelings, their moods, they're just sections of your day. Okay? Moon perigee. Perigee, like I said, is the place in the moon's 27-day orbit around the Earth where these two bodies come the closest. The moon has a gravitational effect on the Earth that causes the tides, among other things. In astrology, we recognize the moon's increased influence on our lives. Now, the actual moment of perigee lasts about 9/10 of a second, but the days surrounding this event can be significant. For example, the moon is in Scorpio now. So all those things I said about intense feelings and intuitions and going deep may be particularly so at this time. Let's take it easy on ourselves, physically speaking. Take care to get the sleep and sustenance we need so that we don't find ourselves in a spiritual or emotional tailspin. Sun sextile the moon, being a cooperative energy, I like to think that this is a time where we may feel especially secure in ourselves. This is a great 1-day transit time out from the drama where we can separate the stuff we don't have to put up with from the stuff that we do. Check your charts to see what house your moon is in, and that may give you some more information about where to focus that discernment. The moon trine Neptune. The moon and Neptune are in the same element right now, and that element is water. So feelings and intuitions, again, are magnified now in terms of our spiritual awareness and our openness to epiphany. The outcome of any creative or idealistic endeavor begun now is likely to have a good outcome. Moon square Jupiter. We may encounter an impulse to go big, but this 2-hour aspect is probably not the best timing for that. You can give of yourself, but remember your needs and take care not to overdo it, as expanded efforts will be met with challenges. And then we have moon sextile Pluto. This aspect will reward the person who is willing to get to the bottom of things. Our intuition can cut to the core at this time, giving us a clear idea about which chapters are ending or what whole new stories may be about to begin. So I would say use that time for inspiration. Maybe do some journaling, maybe do some introspection, so that you have a larger sense, a more expanded sense of what is going on in your heart and mind and in your home. And there you have it. Those are your personal planetary transits for Saturday, September 11, 2021. Thank you for joining me today. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, please feel free to add questions or observations to the comments section below. I will leave this up for about 30 seconds, time enough for you to take it in or to pause the video so that you can study it. You can bring it back to your chart to examine those natal planets in their houses, or just have a look and allow it to inform your approach to the day. Thanks, friends. I'll see you tomorrow for more daily aspects.